All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. As usual, I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Tuesday, tasty Tuneage Tuesday. Are you ready? I know I am. Occurred to me as I'm looking through things, really we could call this album of the day, right? Or songs of the day. Tend to do a lot of album releases. That's all right. But today I'm going to focus on trying to do a particular song, and we'll try to do that, sprinkle that in between as we do our album releases. So we're going to do that right now. Like I said, we're going back to 1973, all right? And this single is coming off of, well, it's number one actually this month in 1973. The album is number 4, and that album is The Joker by Steve Miller Band. Everyone has a fondness for Steve Miller Band, do they not? I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. I know I do. This was a number 1 record in the United States, and interestingly enough, it would go to number 1 in the UK in 1990, 16 years later, because it's on a soundtrack. That's a record for transatlantic time between number 1 hits. This song, interesting song. Everyone knows this song. Even if you're not a fan, you know the words to this song. But a lot of what you read about it has to do with where all these words and lines come from. He starts off, he refers to his own songs. Space Cowboy is his own song from another album. Gangster of Love is another song. Enter Maurice is another song. So those are all references to his own songs. Then there's the word pompous, right? He says pompous of love. And if you read a little bit into that, first of all, it's not a word. Second of all, the belief is that he got that line from a song by the Medallions called The Letter, where he says puppetess of love, which is also a made-up word. He claims that he didn't get it from there, but of course he must have got it from there. He also got the line, I hate to break this to you. I hate to break the news to you. Are you sitting down? Are you ready? But I really love your peaches, want to shake your tree is not his line. That line comes from a song by the Clovers called Lovey Dovey. He says lovey dovey all the time, right? He says that line. So that's not his. That's the Clovers. So anyway, this is a fun song, right? Everyone knows this song. So I didn't hear much of Steve Miller Band until really around 1985, or actually 1986. I was not, for some reason, I wasn't really into it at all and hadn't really had much exposure to it. But credit where credit due. Carl Pfefferkorn, I know you're out there. I went back up to Hanover, New Hampshire and visited you, and you guys were all playing the greatest hits of Steve Miller Band, and I really got into it then. That Wild Mountain Honey is so good. So anyway, your song of the day is The Joker, and it is something you can sing along to on Tasty Tuneage Tuesday. I will throw the examples underneath of the Clovers and the Letter from the Medallions, just so you can see what I'm talking about. But your song of the day is The Joker, 1973. Tell me your Steve Miller Band stories. We got lots of good stuff coming up the rest of the week, like I said. Have a great day, and as usual, catch you on the flip side.